Hey weirdos, how are we doing? So I just wanted to pop on to tell you that I am now an Abominable Book Club book ambassador. So what that means is they've sent me their January box so I can show you, but also if you want, you can use my code for 10% off your first purchase with them. I will leave the code on screen, but the code is anna.reads.10 for 10% off. Let's get into January's book box and show you what's included. So if you're not aware, they are based in the UK. They're a small business where every month you will receive one new horror book, you will receive a second book, usually a fairly new horror book to be fair. It might not be a totally new release. And then you will receive a third book, which is a second-hand book. And usually they spotlight a lot of like sort of vintage 80s horror, which I am loving at the minute anyway. So let's get into it. They have a full guts box and they have a book only option. So if you go for the book only option, you get the 3 books. If you go for the guts box, you get other extras. So in this box, they sent me a letter first of all, and then I got an accursed librarian pin, which is just exclusive to being a representative. But yeah, I'm going to be wearing that because I am definitely an accursed librarian. So yeah, in this box, I've already opened it by the way. I could not resist when I saw this in the mail. But first of all, this is kind of iconic, guys. We've got a tote bag, but look at this. Absolute great creative will there. So we have obviously Frankenstein, Frankenstein's Bride and Morticia. That is iconic. I can't wait to wear this out because I'm obsessed. So yeah, we've got a tote bag. And I think the guys design all of the stuff themselves as well, which is so cool. I'm so here for that. I got some sweets fizzy cola bottles from Barney Jack's. I think this is a small business. They tend to spotlight a lot of small businesses in there because you usually get like a sweet treat and that rotates. So they've had like biscuits, chocolate, stuff like that before. I won't be eating these right now just because I'm on a diet, but maybe I'll have half when, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit like I need some sugar. But yeah, we've got some sweets. So you get a pack of tea and hot chocolate, so let's open that because I've not opened it yet. So we have a salted caramel latte sachet, a Bounty hot chocolate. I'm not going to lie, guys, no comment on that. I do not like Bounties, but I'm sure my sister will drink that because I think she's a fan. We've got some Cornish tea. I've not tried that brand before. Interesting. We've got a raspberry and pomegranate. I love a fruit tea. And we have a coffee bag as well. Always do with a coffee, so that's nice. Then we've got the regular bookmarks. Usually get a bookmark which has their branding on, Abominable Book Club. And I think they have their own stories as well on the back, which are pretty cool. I've got, now this is very good. So we've got a Stranger Things themed bookmark there. And at the back it says Abominable Book Club in the Stranger Things font. I'm obsessed with that. That is beautiful. I love it. And then I think it's getting onto the books then now. I think so, yeah. So usually one of the books comes signed. So let's talk about that one first. And that is Ronald Malfi's book. We Should Have Left Well Enough Alone. So this is a short story collection and it has come with a book plate. I can't find that right now. Oh, it's here. Oh, guys. Right, that's the book plate. But I'm also forgetting the sticker that I also got, and that was the Frankenstein sticker. That's gorgeous. I love that. So yeah, onto the book. So we've got the book sticker, the book plate that's signed, and then the book itself, Ronald Malfi. I am a Ronald Malfi fan. I've read maybe like 3 of his books. He's got so many books. It's impossible to keep up. But I have been saying the other day that I want to read a new short story collection. So this is definitely on the cards. And I think there's stories that he's written before, but they've just been compiled into a collection. So maybe like some of these books, some of these stories are from a while ago. If not, how is he doing this, guys? Because I swear he's got another book coming out in a couple of months called The Hive as well. Who knows? But yeah, I am definitely a Ronald Malfi fan. I would describe his books as classic horror, supernatural. If you're into King, you will like his books. So that is their main book. Now, the second book that we got is The Other People. And this is by C.B. Everett. Now, this is a murder mystery sort of vibe. And guys, I've already started reading this because I want to review this as well. So stay tuned for that. This gives me the vibes of The Traitors, if you watch The Traitors, and also the film like Ready or Not, with, I forgot the actress's name that's in that. Oh, but I love her. Anyway, so you've essentially got a group of people, I think it's 10 people, sorry. So they arrive in an old house, an old manor house, and they all wake up and they all realise they've been kidnapped. They wake up and they're told to go down to dinner, and they don't know why they're there until somebody at the dinner table tells them they have to solve a murder, essentially. So you've got all different points of view in this book, and the reader themselves has to kind of figure out who they think's done it. But you've also got a point of view of the beast in the cellar, and this beast in the cellar is he's quite meta in a way. He tells the reader, oh, I'm not going to go through every single 10 point of views of each character because that would be boring. So I think that adds sort of a different element to your typical murder mystery style book, and I am really enjoying it so far. So yeah, I will tell you my thoughts on this. And lastly, my second-hand book, which I'm very pleased with, is Richard Lehman's Beware. Now, don't shoot me, but I haven't read a Richard Lehman book yet. I've got a couple of books on his shelf. Thankfully, I didn't have this one. This cover is so cool. It's like giving proper 80s old school horror. I believe it's about I think it's a supermarket slasher. It involves some people being locked in overnight at a supermarket. I don't know too much about that. Anyway, that has been my unboxing of this month, January's Abominable Book Club. I got these 3 books, all those goodies that I talked about. Let me know if you subscribe to any book boxes and if you subscribe to this book box. And yeah, again, I will leave my code. Obviously, you don't have to use it, but it's there if you want to. I will see you next time to talk about February's book box. See you later.